So guys, FNCS literally is today, so you guys need to watch this video if you want to qualify to this FNCS, because in today's video, I'm going to be going over exactly how you guys can make it through the earlier rounds of this FNCS, and how you guys can hopefully qualify over through the finals and further. Be sure to stick around to the end of this video so you guys don't miss any important information on exactly how to qualify for this insanely big tournament. Let's get right into it. So guys, the first real big thing for qualifying to this FNCS is to understand the lobbies. Obviously, as you guys know, to qualify and to play into this FNCS, you guys need to be Platinum 1 at the minimum to actually compete, and then also you guys are going to need to know what the distributions of each players in these ranks are. Platinum 1 is centered around the mean value of where the average Fortnite competitive player is, so you guys are going to be playing a lot of mid-level players in the opens and early rounds of this tournament. As you guys can see here from this rank distribution chart, this is going to be the distribution of all the different percentages of players in each rank. Understand that in these lobbies, people, especially in the opens ones, are really going to be very similar to you. They're going to be average level players, not really being too out of the park in terms of really good competitive skill. Obviously, there are going to be some outliers. Obviously, the pro players do have to play these opens rounds in order to qualify through, but it's really unlikely that you're going to be having very competitive lobbies in the open sections of these tournaments. Obviously, this will be a little bit more competitive than your standard cash cup or ranked game. However, it's not like it's going to be seriously way at a higher level. Now, the next tip I have is to genuinely play to the meta. As you guys know, this season, the biggest things I went over about the meta are going to be stuff like the Nitro Fist, the Nitro Splash, Nuka-Cola, other items as well. Those are going to be huge features that you guys will definitely have to use in order to qualify. Base your strategies in your game around this. Rotate using the Nitro Fist, rotate using the Nitro Splash effect. Do whatever you can to actually succeed and push through in these opens FNCS lobbies, because you really need to use this season's meta if you guys want to succeed. Past all of those nitty-gritty details, let's get into this first solid fundamental thing that you guys will definitely have to focus on to qualify. The first thing is to have a genuine game plan. What I recommend by this is to practice different game plans. For example, one could be rotating dead side during the early and the mid game, and then rotating on the low ground in the end game. This is one very viable strategy that I see a lot of people actually doing, and I genuinely think it could work very well for you guys. Something that's crucial though is making sure that you guys are decisive and going into your game knowing exactly which variety of a game plan you're going to use and sticking to it. What I recommend you guys do is practice your game plan previously in scrim games, in ranked games, whatever it is, make sure you practice it. So for example, if you want to play low ground in the end game, be sure to practice that. That's a huge and crucial aspect of how you're going to be playing. Continually, you guys have to be decisive. So this means you need to stick to your game plan and make sure that you don't stray from it, even if your tournament isn't going according to plan. The more you practice it, especially in these high stakes tournaments, the better you're going to get at it, and in the future, the better you're going to succeed with it. In general, having a game plan is a huge part of your competitive FNCS success, so be sure to do that throughout this tournament. The next thing you guys will definitely have to take into consideration when trying to qualify to this FNCS is going to be the point format. Remember, eliminations are worth 2 points, and then you're going to get a total of 63 placement points if you guys win the competitive match. However, obviously, you're not going to win every single match, so you guys do need to ration. My recommendation would be to play placement, simply because it is worth way more than eliminations. You are way better off playing placement than getting eliminations, simply because it would take way more eliminations to get the same amount of points as it would for a win. Let's say you consistently place in the top 5 teams every single game, and you have an average of 3 or 4 kills. That's going to be way better than placing in the top 20 teams but having 10 kills. In general, that's going to propel you guys way further in the tournament, get you way more series points, and make you have much better chances of qualifying. And then the final thing that I want to go over for you guys is to understand zone tracking. People still, even though it's been almost a year and a half, 2 years since the system has come out, people still do not understand the new zone system. They need to realize that you need to land, loot, and leave your drop spot way quicker than before, simply because now there are going to be 12 zones as opposed to the old version of 9. These things need to happen earlier, and then rotating in the later zones can happen slightly later, as they are going to be bigger zones, not moving as far, etc, etc. What's really the most important thing is that you guys understand this zone system, understand how to rotate and how to play it using it, and that's really going to help you guys succeed throughout all these competitive lobbies, and I genuinely think it'll help you guys a lot in your competitive career. So to recap, the main things are going to be this: understand the lobbies that you're in. They're going to be Platinum 1 lobbies, give or take a couple of ranks. You need to also play to the meta. This means using stuff like the Nitro Fist, Nitro Splash. Have a game plan. This means you guys know what you're doing. Maybe rotate dead side if that's what you want to do, rotate congested side if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do either of those 2 things, understand that there's other options. In the end game, understand if you want to rotate low ground, high ground, mid ground, whatever it is, know what you're doing. And be sure to stick to that game plan. That's crucial. Understand the round format, understand 2 points per elimination, and then 63 points for a win, and understand how to play using those points. And lastly, the biggest thing is going to be understanding the zone tracking. Zone tracking is crucial. Adjusting to this new zone system is a really really important way to succeed and understand how to play, rotate, and adapt in this new competitive meta. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel down below. I really enjoy this new format of video. Let me know if you like this new format with the face cam. I really am a big fan of it. But guys, that is about it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.